All right. The portal must be through that huge corridor. As soon as I get there, we'll destroy it and save the Green Nation. Not too shabby for a day's work. Except you have it backwards, Sarge. I will save the portal and then destroy the Green Nation. Plastro. Why don't you drop that gun and face me like a man? Because I'm the bad guy, that's why. You know, it's a shame someone as brave as you would be made of green plastic. Why, if you weren't about to die, I'd invite you to see me wed Miss Vicky Grimm Plastro. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Your brain's gone soft, you twisted maniac. She wouldn't marry you on your best day. How about my worst? Excellent move. I didn't see that coming. You're quite clever. But do you think you can outsmart a bullet? Maybe not. But I bet that thing could. What thing? Oh, that thing. Mommy. I don't think the world's ready to be overrun by a chew toy. Have a nice day.
Anyway, here we are. The bathroom, the final level of the game. Here's hoping it's a well-done mission and not a piece of crap. Which reminds me, where is Vicky around now anyway? Last time we saw her, she was stuck in the kitchen with the dog. Oh, good God. One of the objectives is literally secure the toilet? Well, we'll be making the world safer for anyone who wants to read a magazine at any rate. Anyway, let's clear the floor before we start climbing. I'm not even gonna bother questioning why there are blocks in the bathroom. I'm just going to feel nervous that we could die trying to climb upwards. And yes, that happened twice trying to record this mission. Climbing up to the sink can be a bitch and is incredibly cheap. If you're off by just a hair when you jump from the blocks to the first drawer, you get hurt. And considering this game's platforming, it can be very easy to miss. Fail enough times without a medkit, you die. I guess I'm a little thankful that the extremely annoying jumping bit is one of the first things you have to do in this mission. If it was one of the last things we'd had to do, I'd be extremely pissed off. Seems they're pulling every trick in the book, even spawning bastards right behind us. Still, it's a short book and it's surprisingly easy to outsmart these guys. And now that the ground floor is cleared, we can pull the lever and open the bottom cabinet. I'm still not sure how that works. And since there's a bazooka right next to the lever, I get the distinct feeling a helicopter is gonna come down here soon. Oh, what a surprise! A helicopter! Sheesh, if that's the best the Dans can throw at us in the last mission of the game, I may as well let the credits roll now, save them some embarrassment. Well, no way we can delay this, so let's start climbing. Huh, surprisingly easier than I was expecting. Ah hell, we're under fire on a narrow ledge, and by an enemy we can't see. How the hell did I forget that piece of annoyance? Still, I kinda deserve it. How much of this game was I outright surprised that the game wasn't pulling the same level of cheap bullshit from the beginning of the game? And while this isn't nearly as cheap as the fourth mission, it's still throwing one thing after another at us. Anyway, onward and upward. Here we are, the sink. It's not a long trip from here to the toilet, so I'm kinda curious how we're supposed to get to the bathtub from here. Oh, and don't enter the water in the sink, it'll kill you. Still not sure why. We're made of plastic, not styrofoam. I know, there's no reason to enter the water there, but once again, it's just something that bugs me. a ruler. That's probably not gonna make it all the way to the tub. Oh, there's a lower one. Just how is it possibly long enough to go from here to the tub? It's got to be more than 3 feet. Actually, there are 2 better questions. First, how are we going to maneuver over there? And second, why in the hell would we ever want to grab that TNT? Anyway, maybe if we slide down across the seat it won't... Yes. Yes, it will. And yet another annoying jump, and this one could easily kill us even with a full health bar. And I don't think there's any way to get over there without getting hurt in the fall. They really didn't think this part of the mission through. Anyway, we're finally at the tub again after 13 missions. Almost feels too easy to reach the end from here.
Good to go.
Ah, there's some familiar music. Oh, I should have guessed they'd pull one last robot before we finished it. How can it even fit up here? Seriously, it's not like there's a lot of room for something like that to just sit around. And how did they manage to get it up? Oh, the helicopter. Glastro must have had it airlifted in when it was clear Sarge would make it here before him. Though how he could manage to make that kind of order when he's supposed to be busy with the poodle, I have no idea. Bloody hell, I refuse to lose because of tan infantry! Now that that's out of the way, time to deal with that robot. May as well let mortars get some kind of use in this game. Part of me wishes the enemy used these things occasionally, you know, to spice things up a little. Yeah, sounds crazy even to my ears. Anyone want to bet if the mortar will be enough to take that monster down? Last shot. And I'm not even sure we caused that thing any damage. Oh shit! How are we not dead yet? I'm not complaining. Just in very severe pain. Bloody hell. They pulled plenty of cheap tricks in this mission. And while it doesn't feel as tough as the 4th or 10th missions, it's certainly an honorable mention in the competition of the toughest mission of the game. And it would be hilariously easy for us to die right now. Still, I think it's safe to say that robot is going down. Now that I look at it, the robots seem to only register damage when they're hitting the torso or arms. Hit them anywhere else, they just ignore the hit. Tanks aren't nearly as picky, but damn, one opportunity for the mortar to shine, and it didn't have a chance due to one of the strangest hitboxes I've ever seen on an armored enemy. Dear God, one of those things is tough enough without having inexplicable shields, preventing anything that doesn't hit it. Wait, another chopper? Well, at least it didn't arrive while we were pinned by the robot. Oh, you cheap son of a bitch. Anyway, that should about do it for enemy resistance. While it had some bumps in the road, I really enjoyed doing this LP. Looking forward to doing more of this series later. Is that a firecracker right next to the portal? Since this is the last cutscene of the game, I decided to skip the N64's rendition and just go to the PlayStation 1 version. And I think that's the fewest number of enemies we've killed in the entire game.
Sarge! You made it.
You bet I did. Now let's ditch this picnic. Okay, get through that portal, then I'll blow it to smithereens.
Hurry.
You heroic little fool. You almost had me there. And that dog needs a mint. I know, for a moment, I knew what it was like to be a kibble. And in a few seconds, you'll know what it's like to be bits. Look, you idiot, are you insane? Why can't you just accept your defeat? In all my days of villainy, I've never been anyone as stubborn as you. So you want to die? Fine, we'll both die. Here, boy. What? Oh, not again. I don't want... No, not again. Put me down. Oh, stop it, stop it. I hate dog rule. Oh, Vic.
Daddy!
But where's Sarge? Oh, man, I gotta work on my landings.
Sarge!
Sarge!
You all right? You know what I'm saying?
Well done, Sarge. All in a day's work, sir.
I guess your plan wasn't so bad after all.
Go ahead, Sarge. That's an order. Yes, sir. You may have won this battle, Sarge. but our war isn't over yet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you get the idea.